because that's still a new book to me.
Yeah.
As far as my library career goes, I'm like, The Outsiders, The Pigman and Me.
Yeah.
No.
And Hannah
no.
and I were freaking out because we were at a meeting where our friends at Beanbag Books announced that they were going to do a partnership to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Twilight.
Nope.
Come on.
No.
I was like, no,
Absolutely
no.
not.
Oh my gosh, no.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Wow.
The 20th
That's
anniversary
still a new
of,
book
of
to me.
Twilight.
I feel like our generations are all hitting here. You're Throne of Glass.
my
You're
gosh.
like Twilight. I'm like Sweet Valley High.
Yeah.
Twilight, though, another YA staple.
A staple, exactly. I thought it was so funny. They were like, yeah, we're going to be celebrating a big anniversary. And I was like, oh, what could it possibly be? And then they said Twilight. And I was like, oh, man, how many years has it been? Like 5, 10, and 20. 20. That one hurt. I got to admit. That one hurt
Just
a lot.
wait 10 years, Nicole. Just wait.
I know,
They
I know.
all hurt.
So, shocker, I actually don't read a lot when I'm on vacations. I like to watch the movies on the plane.
Okay.
And we flew American Airlines. They have in-flight, Wi-Fi to connect to their entertainment, and then you can watch like from their whole repertoire of movies, which for me is a great opportunity because I don't get to go to the theater a lot, especially for some of those like new movies that are maybe a bit more B-listed, a bit more obscure.
You're a busy woman and you have kids. So if you go,
Right.
aren't you going to go with your kids?
And a lot of times I'm seeing like the super popular stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to go see the Dog Man movie. I'm going to go see Inside Out 2, those sorts of things. But I'm going to tell you about a movie that I watched on the plane. It was a Latvian produced movie. It was an animated movie, and it won for both the Best Animated Feature for the Academy Awards and the Best Animated Feature for the Golden Globes in 2025. Do we have any idea what this movie is?
Latvian.
I know that's throwing me off.
Language isn't essential when it comes to this movie either.
Language.
Yeah, I'm not up in my Latvian movies.
Right?
Not at all.
It's not like a Wallace and Gromit I've missed, is No, that's British. That's British.
The movie is called Flow, and it's about a cat.
Oh.
So
I feel like I should have watched this.
it's very interesting. It's called Flow. It's about a cat. So there is no speaking the entire movie. So I'll reference my sister. She hated the beginning of WALL-E. We kind of told her, we were like, because we were like, she's like, oof, 90 minutes of no speaking, and I was like, yeah, like the first kind of 20 minutes of WALL-E, and she's like, yeah, I didn't get through that movie. So if you know yourself, then that might not be for you. But yeah, so basically there is this world, and we never really see any humans, but there are structures. We don't really know where we are in time, when we are in time. And but we see cats, we see dogs, we see some other like birds and critters and things like that. And everything is kind of moving, and the cat can't quite tell what's happening. And then water just kind of starts rising. It's this very sudden flood. And so the cat is, just curiously getting to higher ground, mews here and there, things like that. Other animals they're hopping into things that float. So they're finding boats that are naturally rising with the flood. They're hopping into boats. The cat is, kind of hesitant. A pack of dogs goes in one boat and kind of floats away. It's a little like comical as they're just kind of panting and like with their eyes kind of waving goodbye. Another dog hangs back with this cat, and the cat is trying to really put off getting in any sort of vessel as long as it possibly can until it like is at the highest peak and there's really no other chance. And finally a boat comes by, it gets in the boat. And as the cat is kind of like figuring out what in the world is happening, other critters keep coming into this boat. We have a capybara that joins the cat.
I love capybaras.
We have the dog, which is a yellow lab, that joins the cat. We have a nondescript bird. Oh gosh, I'll figure out the name of it.
Is it a flying bird or a walking bird?
It's a stork-like bird.
Okay.
Yes, so it's a large stork-like bird, but I think there is a name. I'll find it. And so so all of these animals, and a lemur. And they kind of develop their own little their own little stasis, their own little biome within this boat, and they all figure out each other and figure out how they can live together.
So nobody eats anybody.
Nobody eats anybody.
Okay.
How they kind of protect each other, but give each other their space. The lemur likes the shiny things, so everybody else leaves the lemur's shiny things alone. Different. The bird likes to steer the boat. So, but all of this is still very much in the character of the animals. They're not anthropomorphized much. They never speak, and like I said, they just have characters like any animal would. And
do they make like mewing or barking sounds to each other to communicate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, as the animals naturally would. Yeah. So the dog naturally barks, the bird naturally squawks, and so those are the only noises that happen.
Not that it's important to me. Is there purring? It's important to me.
I think the cat maybe purrs once or twice, but she's not really in a very comfortable state, you know, because of
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
because of all this thing. The cat does become curious of the water, and they all have to eat, and there are fish in the water. So we do have to explore, like, how does the world work whenever we're on a boat and we have dogs and cats and lemurs and things like that still need to eat. So so it was really interesting. It was called Flow. I really did enjoy it. And whenever I watched the Academy Awards, and Inside Out 2 did not get the award for Best Animated Feature, I was like, well, what the poop is this, movie over here, Flow? I get it. It's cute. It's a very good story. So I would recommend it. We do have it available for checkout at the library. So yeah, get yourself a chance to see it whenever you next come and visit us.
Love this.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, we will take a break. We'll come back on the other half, and we'll talk a little bit more about some movies that you should watch at the library with Claire when we return. So stay tuned. We had a great day yesterday with our friends at the Willis Education Center, Delaware City Schools, United Way, participating in that beautiful, beautiful day, which is called Supplies for Scholars.
They do such an amazing job serving the kids of this county.
I think they expected it's usually between about 800 and 1,100 people who come out for that. Free backpacks, every single supply that they need. And yesterday was the big event. There are multiple events happening. So if that is something that your family needs, a little help getting ready for back to school, check out United Way of Delaware County, their Supplies for Scholars, and there are other pop-up events that will be happening throughout the rest of probably just this end of July, because, we round the corner in August 1st, and
it's there.
It's practically school time.
It's there.
Well, let's not get back into school too quickly, because there is still some summer left. So, Claire Amon, you are our Teen Services Librarian at the Liberty Branch Library, and you've got a fun program coming up for us in about a week in a day. Is that right?
Yeah, just about. I am so excited. So I love movies, and I love showing kids movies at the library and offering you free popcorn. Hint, hint. So I'm going to be showing the first two. It's a movie marathon, so I'm showing the first two How to Train Your Dragon movies.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited. And the reason I picked this movie is because I looked it up. It was June 13th, I believe. They came out with the live action How to Train Your Dragon.
That's right.
Right. So the hype is around this movie again. And
yes.
So if you want to come and see
I
it.
remember when that book came out.
Oh my gosh.
I loved it.
So good. So good. So if you want a refresher on what happens in the original, and they are fantastic movies.
Yes.
I honestly forgot there was a second.
There's a third. There's
What?
three. I
No.
know. We only have time for the first two, but you can always check out the third.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
We'll take care of you. And you can still read the books. I'm going to keep pushing the books.
Yes. You had really good timing with this, because we've got How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2, the original animated movies that came out. And then, like you said, this summer was the live action. Did you see the live action?
I have not.
I've heard good things,
I have
though.
two.
And a lot of the side-by-side stills looked
Yes.
like they really
I saw
echoed
some clips.
very
Looked
nicely.
Fantastic.
Right. And then Epic Universe, which is down in Orlando, Florida, they just opened. That's Universal Studios' third theme park, and they just opened that one this year, and it has a How to Train Your Dragon land in it. So
You can pet the dragon.
I know.
I really want to pet the dragon. I want to go pet a dragon.
Well, Toothless is the nicest of the
Oh, I
dragons.
love Toothless. So
Right.
yeah, the hype is around this movie again, as it should be.
Well, and I don't think you have registration required for this
Nope.
movie, so it's just show up. It's Monday, August 4th. 4th. The first movie will start at 4 o'clock. You know, it'd be best if you could stay for both movies, but if you have to go, like, it's all right.
Absolutely.
We'll make it work.
Do what you got to do. Come get some popcorn at least.
Right. But do let your parents know if they're going to drop you off to, like, you know, come back later, because it's a double feature.
It is.
You've got popcorn happening. This will be in the teen zone
Yes,
at the Liberty branch.
it will be.
Yeah. What else happens in the teen zone there? You've got like a cool little space there at the Liberty branch library.
I do. And people have been coming in and visiting me and utilizing it, which I love. We have computers that you can use and right next to all the like study resources. So if you need a place to study, you got a lot of stuff for you to do. I also try to put out some fun stuff too. Like I have fidget toys. I have little sticker mosaics, some little brain buster things, coloring sheets. I also have, if you need help staying organized, like to-do lists. You can come in and get one a day. I've got like daily to-do lists you can come in and get.
I need like a daily to-do list.
Yeah.
You could just email those.
Are
to me.
you
I
telling
love
them
it.
what to do, or are they making their?
It's like show up on time for your volunteer shift. Like that's what I'm putting on there.
Right. That's right. Well, you're probably not getting a ton of like study sessions happening this summer, are you?
Not right now. Not in the teen room. We have, of course, the college students and that, but it's school coming around the corner and a lot of kids doing their summer reading. They'll come in and see me or come and see us in the youth section.
I love that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good time. And it really is a great space. If you haven't been to our Liberty Branch Library, you just go up the stairs and it's basically that first room on your left whenever you get to the top of the stairs. Or I think you turn around and it's kind of like a hard right.
Yes, it is. Hard right, left.
Exactly. And then you go into the teen room there. You also, you worked with a lot of volunteers this summer. How did they do?
They've been doing great. They are troopers. I understand that the summer is busy and hard.
Right.
And they show up when they can, and I appreciate that.
And you're giving them so many skills.
Yes.
They're learning those skills of showing up for your shift on time,
Absolutely.
of working with others. So if you're a little shy, it's not too scary to talk to kids.
Absolutely.
And celebrate kids. I mean, this is a great chance if you think you want to be in education, especially. Come in, get that experience.
And I like to think I'm not that scary. And
You're
so
not.
I love.
You're really not.
I love working with them. I love getting to know them. It's so fun, and we're going to be having our like end of summer volunteer party.
Nice.
So that's coming up. So it's a great chance to like thank them for the hard work they
Yes.
do.
Well, I was going to ask if somebody's listening and they have a kid who, they think maybe one day would be a good volunteer or they didn't get in this summer. What are your hot tips for them to get in to do this next summer?
Yeah. So it fills up quick. We have one at Liberty. There's a big one at Orange, and then some at Delaware, or Delaware branch as well. The applications for this open up in February.
Okay.
So you have to know. You have to know quickly, and it fills up. I say by early April, I'm looking towards the end of my, and I can take up to like 45. So it's competitive. So around February, email me or email Rachel at the Orange branch or Katie at the Delaware branch and get on the list.
I don't think many people would think that a teen volunteer opportunity is a competitive opportunity, but
boy is it.
It really is. Yeah. And you said you got 45 spaces, so but still they're full.
They are.
They fill.
Yeah, we fill up.
And this is between 3 different branches too. Orange has their own spots, Delaware has their own spots.
Yes.
And I really like how you treat it because it's kind of morphed over the past, 5 to 10 years where it's a shift. You're coming, you're sitting down on your shift. If you can't be there, you call in. This is prep for a job. What's the youngest age that someone can come and volunteer?
13.
That's
13.
great.
Yeah. And I have seen some great teens this summer. I've been greeted coming in the door at Orange.
Oh,
I've had
I love it.
really great experiences. We get some phenomenal kids. Delaware, be proud of your teens.
We really do. They're fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. We also, since we've got some extra time, we've got some fun things coming up this fall. Do you have anything off the top of your head that you know about that is happening this fall in the teen world? I put you on the spot. I'm sorry, Claire.
You did.
Yes.
Speaking of volunteer hours, this is actually cool to talk about. We do this is like the summer volunteer program. During the school year, we have a group called TAB.
Yeah.
And we used to meet once a month, but we're amping it up this school year. We're going to meet twice a month. So it's just more time for us to get to know you and to get to know your space.
TAB is amped this
It
fall.
is. It is. But also, you can come in for double the time. So we have 2 different. We meet like the last Monday of the month and then like the second
Wednesday.
whatever of the month. So it's like split up that way.
What happens in one of those TAB meetings?
We do so much. They do a lot of, prep for the library, like do things like if someone in the building needs craft prep or anything like that. I also reach out to like local places. They'll reach out to us and have us do, service projects. Like I remember one time we made like with construction paper cards for like hospital patients.
Wonderful.
Do things
Yeah.
like that. Make dog treats for the Humane Society.
Aw.
So we do a lot of things. And we also sometimes like we'll go out and I'll have them do sidewalk chalk for the kids to do hopscotch at the library. So we do a lot of fun things.
Right.
Yeah.
And they can also recommend books and make displays and, make their voices heard.
Right. And Tab is we do like if you register. Do we like if you register, or do you just show up?
You
for
do
that
not
one?
have to register.
Yeah.
For the one at Liberty, yeah.
Nice.
You just show up.
Just show up and have a great time. I was peeking at some of our things this fall. You have another movie marathon coming up. Your Halloween Town.
Oh my gosh.
How did you come up with that? Because talk about 20th anniversary, like throwbacks. I think this one goes back even further.
Oh my gosh, because I grew up loving Halloween Town. It's
Yeah.
it's a classic. I watch it every year. That and like Hocus Pocus. All of those movies I watch. If you haven't seen Halloween Town,
It's the best.
it is it withstands its time. It is
Yes.
so good.
Is this where I admit I don't think I've ever seen Halloween Town?
It-
No, I'm a Tim Burton girl. I'm gonna watch my,
You'll like
my
it.
well, come to the
Focus.
teen room on what
Okay,
day is it?
okay.
October 30th.
October 30th. Yeah. It's campy.
I do like campy.
Like it's campy, it's old, it's Disney.
Very much for children,
It was
yeah.
a Disney made for TV
Okay.
Halloween movie. So it's, spooky, not scary. But Calabar, I mean, he gets a little
Disney can get scary.
I remember
don't say
being scared of
Disney's
him as a
not
kid.
Scary.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
what we
so
find out
excited.
is we find out that I forget what her name
Marnie.
is. Yes, young Marnie. She always has felt different from her friends, which is the setup to most,
Yes.
YA stories. Always felt different from her friends. Her eccentric grandmother comes to visit
I love
and
eccentrics.
maybe realizes that Marnie is more than what she seems in her heritage. She might be a little witchy.
You might be a witch.
Nice.
Maybe.
Mark. Halloween Town is a classic. I introduced my girls to it, and they were like, "What is this?" But then they wanted to watch it again.
I
so.
love it. Yeah. So again, we're showing the first two. There's, I think, 4 of them.
There's so many.
Yeah.
And then there was a series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You really.
All of this is maybe I'm too old. Maybe.
Or you just go and you just hang out with the teens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go to
I'll
the
look-
teen
I'll look
room.
completely normal there.
Eat
with
some
your
popcorn.
hair.
Put your backwards hat on.
Yeah.
Put your jersey
Wear
on.
some neon fluorescents from the 80s.
Oh,
like 80s
yeah. You'll fit right
days.
in.
Hey kids. That's how you need to address them too when you go into the room. Hey kids.
Aren't these adults so
so lame, so
So
gnarly.
lame.
Yeah.
losers?
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Claire. You're doing such a great job
Thank
at Liberty.
you.
We're really happy with just like you said, the volunteer program and just all of the involvement that those kids are getting at that branch. And you're just building a whole neighborhood of the next generation.
Thank
of
you. I
little
appreciate
library
it. I love
users.
it.
Yeah. All right, Molly. Well, what's happening this week at the Delaware County District Library and the whole system?
I'm really excited about the intro to genealogy. So I am, I guess, of the age that I am now really starting to think about my family's genealogy. I want to dive into it. The Delaware County Genealogical Society on Wednesday, July 30th at 5:30 to 6:30 is doing an intro. This is where you can get started on your genealogy. So if you feel overwhelmed, because I know a lot of people that are like, oh, and I do this and I do this, and it's like their lives, this maybe can give you sort of an easier start instead of having to go, on your own on this journey.
Right.
It's a lot of fun. I know we're all fans of the Genealogical Society. We meet them and fall in love with every one of their members. So you'll fall in love with the people leading that. But again, that's going to be at Orange, Wednesday, July 30th, 5:30 to 6:30. Pop in. Get yourself started.
Yeah, I think it's a good time. We're winding down Summer Reading Club right now.
We really
so
are.
That's kind of the biggest announcement is that next Thursday, I think it is, July 31st, is our last day of Summer Reading Club.
How is that July 31st?
It's not possible.
I don't
But,
don't know how that happened.
but if you're an adult and you've been working on your bookmark, it's time to turn that in. Or if you're working on your 4th or 5th or 6th bookmark, it's time to get that turned in for
Yes.
that prize. If you're a kid and you're working on your 12 hours or, a teen, doing the bookmark or the 12 hours, make sure you get that turned in by the 31st because that's where you get your prize and you get entered into all those raffles. You can do it whenever you come into one of our things happening this week. You can do it at a story time. This is also kind of we wind down story time at the end of this month too, because we got to give our librarians a break.
They need time to plan. You may not realize there's a lot of planning. We don't just sort of walk in the room and make the magic, because we're using a lot of thought, research, study behind the books we select, the songs we use, the flannels. All of that is really developmentally based.
Yeah.
So we need a little bit of time to make sure we're pulling that together.
And time to watch Halloween Town.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Just a quick shout out to not this Saturday, but next Saturday, August 2nd. There's going to be another bargain book sale. And while I've got somebody from Liberty, it's going to be in that amazing Liberty Friends room.
That's right.
So our friends of the library are going to be doing that from 10 to 3 on August 2nd. So if you go this Saturday, they're not doing it. But if you go the following, then the selection are amazing.
And shout out to teachers. If you are in a new classroom, or if your classroom just needs some refresh on your books, these are the places to get your books for your classroom. They are at a bargain. You cannot beat it. Join the friends, get a bag, fill your bag, and
those
then
bags are insane.
Stock your classroom.
I have seen people fill those bags like unbelievably. It
Right.
is a deal, and it is fun to watch.
It is fun. All right. Well, thank you, Claire, for being our guest this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Molly, it's good to be back.
Oh, it is good to be back.
Mark, always good to have you at the helm.
Good to have you back, too.
And until next week, we will see you in the stacks.